This week, Swizzy goes kamikaze, Kobe's a mother lover, and we see some Foamposite with a little bit of carbon fiber. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the Weekly Review.
My kick's on fire.
Starting things off this week is the Nike Zoom Kobe 4 Motherlover. Now, I know you're wondering where they got that name. Well, it was inspired by an SNL skit by Lonely Island featuring Justin Timberlake. In the video, Justin Timberlake and Adam Sandberg, they vow to, well, make loves to each other's mother as a favor. How the Kobe's come into play is they both feature a turquoise upper. In the video, they have on turquoise shorts, and on the Kobe, it has a turquoise upper with black accents. Now, you'll also notice that the shoe has black accents, and on the insole and on the tongue, it has an 80s style print, which definitely matches the vibe of the video. So that's the Kobe 4 Motherlover. I know there's a mother joke in here somewhere, a yo mama joke or something, but I just can't think of one. Carbon fiber and Foamposite are two of the most sought after materials in the sneaker customizer world. Well, today we bring you a mix of those materials with the Nike Air Foamposite 1 carbon fiber. Created on top of a Nike Air Foamposite 1 royal blue, we see the customizer added some carbon fiber material on top. Unfortunately, as you look closer at some of the images, you see that he didn't finish because there is some royal blue peeking out from underneath. However, I think this does give us a good idea of what it would look like if Nike made a carbon fiber Foamposite. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Are you checking for a Nike Air Foamposite 1 carbon fiber? You guys let me know in the comments. Capped off with a metallic silver Jumpman on the tongue, the Air Jordan 11 Low IE in white and black hit the web pretty hard last week. The model features a white leather base with black and mesh mixed in on the mudguard. Now there's also a white midsole and an icy outsole, which makes this a pretty good looking shoe for the summertime. We looked a little closer and we also noticed that mixed in with the black, the mesh, and the suede, there is also some elephant print, which is really pretty nice. Now these are set to release in August and should be priced right around $120. Let's move on to number 2. Ken Griffey silhouettes have been on a rampage this year, and the latest to release is the Nike Air Griffin Max 1 in the emerald colorway. Now the model features a black, white, and emerald nubuck on the upper. However, emerald is clearly the winner in this three-way color competition. Now there's also a branded 24 on the ankle strap, and of course we have the Nike swoosh down on the lateral toe. Shout out to Nike for releasing the OG colorway. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, right now, there is no release date. However, you stay close because I'm checking for these, and I will make sure I let you know either via the video review or I will let you know on the blog as soon as we find out. That's the Nike Air Griffin Max 1 in the emerald colorway. Last week, Reebok spent a lot of time promoting their first shoe under the creative direction of Swizz Beats, the Reebok Kamikaze. Now, the model was only limited to 84 pairs, but it did sell out nationwide in under 10 minutes. They had a few pairs here in Los Angeles, and I dropped by Sporty LA to take a look at them and take some personal pics for you guys. And I noticed that Swizzy actually signed all of the pairs, which is a bit of an incentive for the collectors out there. Now, they're going for a bigger launch on June 6th, where they will have the colorways you see here releasing at more outlets around the nation. And then actually in July, they're doing a bigger launch with even more colors. So definitely check those out. That's the Reebok Kamikaze, which is our number 1 for this week's sneaker review. Let's move on to my personal pick. Welcome to the personal pick, and for my personal pick this week, I'm actually going to go with the Kobe prototype that we showed this week, but I'm also a little torn with the Air Jordan 5 GS in alarming red. So my personal picks this week are the Kobe prototype and the GS of the Air Jordan 5 alarming red. I couldn't pick one. I didn't know which one to pick, so I liked both of those. So I figured I'd use those for my personal pick. So there you have it. Now, question for you guys. Last week I asked you guys about what you think should change about the show, and it was really good to hear that you guys said you like the show just the way it is, that maybe pushing it up to 7 or pushing it up to 10. So I want to propose to you guys, I'm going to ask you, and you guys let me know in the comments, and based on your comments is the decision that I'll make. I was thinking about maybe doing an honorable mention, because I don't want to make the videos too long where I talk too much. I want you to be able to see the shoes and kind of get out of there. So how about I keep the same top 5, and then I do an honorable mention of 3 shoes. Instead of doing a personal pick, I do an honorable mention, and I'll mention 3. How about that? I mentioned 3 shoes for an honorable mention that didn't quite make it to the top 5, but you know, I felt like they were worthy enough to be mentioned. And also, there was a comment about me always just doing Jordan and Nike stuff. Well, the shoes that I cover are the shoes that you guys look at the most on the site. So basically, every time I get ready to do one of these shows, I look to see which posts were visited the most, and those are the ones that I talk about. I would love for some other brands to break into that, because I don't want to always talk about Jordan and Nike. So if you do want to see some other shoes in the list, some other brands, you got to make sure you visit those. New Balance, Reebok, Adidas. You guys have really been giving the Adidas Crazy Light some love, so I think once those come out, those will definitely make a dent here on the weekly review. Also, I had another one, another really good suggestion, which was answer 3 questions about shoes, one from Twitter, one from Facebook, and one from YouTube. And I really like that one, so you guys let me know if that's something you want me to do also. Now, as always, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. This is the weekly review. I am your host, Jacques Slade. Make sure you subscribe. That way you will be notified as soon as a new video is put up. If Facebook and Twitter is your thing, the information is down in the description. As always, I appreciate you. Love you guys. You guys are great, awesome. I love the comments. You guys keep it up, and I'll keep it up as long as you want it. I'll keep giving it to you. With that said, I'm Jacques Slade. Peace, and I'll see you next week.